Hey, this is Brett. Imagine opening your own coffee trailer. For you, this isn't just about coffee, it's about passion, the freedom to do your own thing, be your own boss. Your vision is to build a space that not only sells coffee, but fosters a sense of community. A place where every customer is not only a transaction, but someone you know. Of course, it takes a whole lot more than heart and passion to run a coffee cart business. And the reality is most coffee carts are put out of business only a year after opening. And 74% of coffee shops are out of business after 5 years. That's not good. In this video, I'm here to warn you. Do not start a coffee trailer. At least not until you understand the top 3 reasons most coffee carts will end in failure. This video is not meant to discourage you from starting a coffee cart, far from it, but I do want you to understand the risks before diving in. And one of the top reasons for coffee cart failure is due to a bad location. Now let's go on location and get into it. So here we are on location with the Mojo Coffee Cart. This is a stationary cart slash tiny house. It's located on parking lot of a gas station slash car wash. So there's a lot of traffic coming in and out of here. As you can see, this place really checks a lot of the boxes for a good coffee cart location, in my opinion. This is right off a busy street called Overland. The parking lot gets a lot of traffic coming in and out for a gas or a car wash, and there's room for customers to drive up and park and to form a line too. Now on paper, it looks like you hit the jackpot where you could easily get 100 customers a day with all this traffic coming through here. But hold on a minute, because there's some challenges with this location too. For one, inside this gas station, you can grab a cup of coffee for about $1. This is also a spot I've been here for about 15 minutes. There's a lot of work vehicles that come in and out of here. These are everyday Americans commuting to work, and in general, probably not the type of folks that want to add another 5 minutes to their commute or buy an expensive cup of coffee. As I mentioned before, I've been at this location for about 15 minutes and the cart has gotten 3-4 customers through. This is in the morning around 8:30 a.m. So it's probably their busy time while people are commuting to work. Now, I have driven past this location once or twice a week on average. And to its credit, this cart has been in business for more than 3 years now. With that being said, I'd still be surprised if they hit 75 customers per day that come through on average. They must be making some money though, because they've been here so long, but I still don't think that anybody's getting rich off of this cart, right? Based on what you see, do you think this would be a good location for a coffee cart? Let's have a conversation in the comment section below. I'm a small channel, so I can respond to anyone with a legit comment. I did try to go up and speak with the cart owner, presumably, or an employee, to find out how much business they get and get some better video, but they were super weirded out because I was taking some video and they just basically kind of freaked out about it. So I didn't want to stay there too long. My unfiltered opinion about these coffee cart locations: write out a list of pros and cons about each location so that you can make a more logical decision about it. Again, on paper, this spot looks great, but there are some challenges too. And be ready, be prepared to move if things aren't working out. Speaking of moving, let's keep going, because I think you're really gonna enjoy the next stop on this little tour. So check this out. At the second stop of our world tour, we are at one of my favorite local neighborhood Starbucks locations. This report is on Prezi. It says the average Starbucks location sells 1,500 cups of coffee per day. So that's a lot of coffee. Maybe you've worked as a barista at a coffee shop doing this type of volume before, and might be expecting something similar when you open your doors. But here's the thing, remember, Starbucks or other chain coffee shop customers are probably not going to be your customers, right? With over 38,000 locations sprawling across 70 countries, Starbucks isn't just a coffee shop, it's a massive corporation that rivals global brands like McDonald's, with revenue in the billions. They've been in the game for decades, spend millions annually in marketing, and you can't expect anything close to the same type of response when you open. The reality is that most coffee trucks open with very little fanfare. Sadly, most new coffee cart owners don't fully appreciate this. To gain traction, you'll not only need to find the right location, but your new job is marketing and promoting the coffee cart full time. You've got to get out there, tell your story in the community and on social media. I think one really good way to get out there is to participate in different local events and fundraisers. This helps your brand out while making a few bucks on the side too. You're gonna find out that owning your own small business, it's very different than from managing the operations of a store of a well-known coffee brand. You have to be ready to fight for every new customer that comes through your serving window, the same way I'm asking you to hit that like and subscribe button in this video right now. Finally, failure point number 3 for a coffee cart business is menu creep. My buddy and successful restaurateur Malcolm Bedell warned me about this after he added coffee service at his establishment, Ancho Honey, based in Maine. This coffee business sounds simple enough at first, right? You're selling cups of coffee. You don't need much equipment to get started, but then menu creep starts to set in. You start to add espressos, iced coffee drinks, and then customers ask for a variety of specialty creamers like almond milk, coconut milk, maybe some pumpkin spice. So you add that too. Then somebody else comes in, they ask for smoothies, they want boba drinks, and the next thing you know, you're making 3 different kinds of breakfast burritos and considering an alcohol permit. Don't let this happen to you. From my perspective, you want to start small and keep the operation simple at first. Consider doing some coffee pop-ups at farmers markets or special events like this one, or maybe this one. Starting small like this is going to allow you to build a brand and reputation without investing tens of thousands of dollars just to get started. Then hey, if you find out you like running a business and are profitable, you can upgrade to a truck, trailer, your own brick and mortar location with more perspective and a lot better chances of success too. Now here's the deal. I know I sound super negative on opening a coffee trailer so far, but I always want to know the pros and cons before investing in any kind of business, starting any kind of business. And I'd rather know about the challenges beforehand, before I get started, rather than after and have to try to make an adjustment. Let me know if you feel the same way in the comments below. Of course, there is plenty to like about the coffee business, right? This is a high margin drink. Even after expenses like beans, cups, lids, creamer, you should be able to profit more than $2 per cup at least. I just bought this cup of coffee, large, probably 20 ounces for $3.50, right? I doubt the cost was 50 cents. And if you've been to a coffee shop the last 2 years, you know there's the opportunity to sell customized beverages topped with foam, shots, other add-ons for $5 to $6 per drink too. And when you consider the average independent coffee shop sells between 200 to 300 cups per day according to the National Coffee Association, you could easily project sales of $1,000 more per day per business. Cha-ching! Let me know what you think about the coffee cart industry below. Have I scared you off, or do you plan to press on with this? I'm a small channel and I respond to all legit comments. And if you're looking for a side business of your own, check out my database with 102 business ideas in the resource box below this video. Access to the database is free and gives you side hustle ideas with revenue numbers and startup costs for each business. This database includes revenue from profitable solo founded businesses you might not know about, like cleaning, towing, junk removal, auto detailing, online businesses, and more. If you're looking for a new business idea this year, sign up for the database below this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.